And now, if you'll direct your attention to the center ring, in a few moments, the greatest animal act on Earth.
All right, get set, both of you. Here comes the count.
5 seconds. Countdown.
Stay loose, Lieutenant, but don't let your eyes wander from those instruments.
Right there. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26.
Fuel entering now, Chief.
25, 24.
Generator going.
23, 22, 21.
Slow down on your intake, and watch those pumps.
18, 17.
Pressure normal.
16.
Chamber
15,
approaching full.
14, 13, 12, 11.
Safety on! Ignition on! Light starting to turn. Relax, inhale, igniting at top
3, 2, 1, 0.
All 47 to Central. All 47 to Central. Vertical at +10. Starting to spin at +14. Veering at 17. Your baby, over and out.
Welcome to the second episode of Kogar's Jungle Juice here on Boss Radio 66. I am your host, Kogar the Swinging Ape. I'll be here for the next 2 hours or so, slinging these Jungle Juice Type 45s your way. As a great man once said, let's go, 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 with big noise from the jungle. Go!
You'll thrill to the magnificent love story of the flaming redhead and the handsome jungle adventurer, as together they fight their hazardous way through a vast land of mystery and excitement in their relentless quest for the fabulous fortune that rests in King Solomon's mines.
monkeys and the baboons are having a ball. Jungle Jim doing the Texas crawl. Cousin and Jane doing a wacky bop. To a crazy rhythm called the jungle rock. Jungle rock. Jungle rock. Jungle rock. Spreading on the Amazon.
She had never known any other home but the jungle.
She had a jet black hair, juicy lips, a jelly belly, jungle baby, ooh, 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 ooh. She had a jet black hair, juicy lips, a jelly belly, jungle baby, ooh, 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 ooh. But as the lover so, I never let her go. Not many days ago, this love affair began. I met a jungle girl, she had sandpaper hands, but the way she thrilled me so, I never let her go. She put her love spell on me, I didn't want to leave. Yes, I fell in love that day, that's why I'm proud to say she had jet black hair, a juicy lips, jelly belly, jungle baby. One night we had a date, I was almost late when a line got in my way. You should have heard me say, a line you beware, don't force me to cut your hair. I've got to see my jungle baby, I've got to see. Jet black hair, juicy lips, a jelly belly, jungle baby. She hollered, oh, ooh, ooh, wee. Oh, she hollered, oh, ooh, wee. Yeah, the way that chicken make love, I never let her go. Not many days ago, this love affair began. I met a jungle girl, she had sandpaper hands, but the way she thrilled me so, I didn't want to go. She put a love spell on me, I didn't want to leave. I fell in love that day, that's why I'm proud to say she had jet black hair, juicy lips, jelly belly, jungle baby. Great, Google, man, this chick is something else. I'm gonna climb me a tree. I can't Well, my baby done gone home. Then I looked in the sky with tears in my eyes and tell my baby goodbye.
All right, that was the amazing Charlie Feathers with Jungle Fever on the K record label out of Memphis, Tennessee. One of my Holy Grail 45s, sold to me by the wonderful Dr. Ike. Thank you very much for parting with this record. The flip side is Why Don't You? And we'll probably get to that at some future Jungle Juice show. Prior to that, we had Jungle Baby by the Five Quails on the Mercury record label, released July 3rd, 1957. What a great way to spend the 4th of July holiday. Prior to that, we had Jungle Rock by Bo and Joe and the Night Riders on the Sandy record label out of Mobile, Alabama. We'll have another Sandy record a little bit later on in the show. Prior to that, the Monterey's with Congo Cha-Cha on the Mystic record label out of Rochester, New York. Seems like I'm in the Rochester, New York section of my record collection. Lots of Rochester records from last show and this show. Prior to that, the Massacre Stomp by the Donnells on the Bamboo record label. Lots of great records on that label. And prior to that, we had Jerry Bell and the Original Rockets with the unfortunately titled Jungle Bunny on the Yucca record label. And prior to that, we had Nitobe by Pete Cummins and the Redeemers 4 on the Ray Lex record label out of Lansing, Michigan. And we started this set off with Sandy Nelson, Big Noise from the Jungle, from the 45 EP called Special Twist on the Polydor record label out of France. Highly recommended. I think that's the only way you can hear Big Noise from the Jungle on 45, featuring Renee Hall, who I like to call Rennie Hall because that's how Mad Daddy Pete Myers used to pronounce Renee. All right, now we're going to get on the Big Bad Train with Lee Castle.
You'll meet her at night, in a dark place. She's beautiful, and she'll be waiting for you, waiting to love you to death.
have your attention, please. Let's have your attention. There's one more outbreak in this dance. It'll be closed immediately, and that is it. No more. I'll cut it off just like that. Dance is over now. Clear out.
I'm sorry, there's nothing that I can do, me or the band. The police has closed her down, and there's nothing me and the band can do. I'm awful sorry. Can't blame Bailey and myself because we have nothing to do with it. The police has closed it down, so that's all we can say. I'm awful sorry.
Yeah, Bulldozer, Scooby-Doo, on we go at 12:02. Good morning there, more of the round, none of the square. Here's something to curl your hair.
All right, that was Phantom Freight by the Phantoms Band, the world's only masked band on Johnny Otis's Eldo Records. Prior to that, we had Razorback by the Savoys on the Studio record label. And I want to thank Connor, who obviously took this record and put it on his turntable and then just put his pen on it. And while the record was spinning around, just let his pen just write all over the record. Thanks a lot, Connor. Before that, we had Devil's Run by Herb Clyde and Bailey's Nervous Cats on the Carmelia record label out of Sacramento, California. I highly recommend you seek out the Ace Records CD compilation of all of Bailey's Nervous Cats tracks. The first 5 or 6 songs on the CD basically sound like Cramps records, so highly recommended for you Cramps fans. Prior to that, Scott Engel's Devil Surfer on the Challenge record label, not for sale, promo. Before that, Mexican Party by Marty and the Monks on the Associated Artists record label. Not sure what is Mexican about that record, but there we are. Prior to that, also from upstate New York on the Ken Recording Company record label, Big Guitar by Frank DeRosa and his D-Men. Before that, we had Night Beat by the Night Beats on the Newland record label out of Edgewater, Colorado. My copy came with the picture sleeve that has a picture of the band, and they are holding a lovely lady. My guess is that's a girlfriend of one of the band members, or maybe one of their sisters. And my guess is, my other guess is she's the one that screams at the beginning and does a little bit at the end. If you like that track, pick up the Something Weird Modern Harmonic Spook Show Spectacular A-Go-Go LP CD that came out a few months back. Recommend getting the LP. It comes with a cool little Spook Show fanzine thing. Really great pictures, articles about spook shows, etc., etc. I'm sure you can find that on the internet. Prior to that, the Fabulous Cyclones on the Bandbox record label, another Colorado band with their song Cyclone. And we started that set off with The Big Bad Train on Epic Records by Lee Tassel and the Jimmy Dorsey Orchestra. All right, we're all caught up, and now we're going to take a trip to Mars.
We've rocked around the world all over the place, and it's getting so there isn't any space to rock like we should. But I got news, the Martians have got hold of rhythm and blues. So let's take a rocket ship way up there and rock on Mars where there aren't any squares. We'll rock on Mars with the funny little men, and their skin will be made out of tin. We'll rock to the sound of funny guitars, rock all over that open Mars. Rock from night until dawn, teach the Martians how to rock on. Those cats on Mars will rock like a man. None of them will be very sad. Rocking on Mars with their content. Hearing that music that's really sad. As soon as we land, we'll dig it too. Rock on Mars and see you. We'll rock on Mars with the funny little men, and their skin will be made out of tin. Rock to the sound of funny guitars. Rock all over that open Mars. Rock from night until dawn. Teach the Martians how to rock.
The way you switch, I like the way you switch. I'm crazy about your switch. I love the way you switch. I love the way you love. I got my eyes on you. You got a dimple in the jaw. 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 I love the way you love. I got my eyes on you. Well, I see you every day. I like to see you every day. In your neighborhood, I love to see you every day. I love the way you love. I got my eyes on you. 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 I love the way you love. I got my eyes on you. You got a dimple in the jaw. 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 I love the way you love. I got my eyes on you.
Girls on the Road, a shocking adventure of two high school chicks looking for trouble, looking for men, and finding both.
When school is out and the day is through, I comb my hair and shine my shoes. Call my baby on the telephone.
You'll love this film that brings a new high in thrills and excitement. This story of two glamorous gals playing with fire, feeling new emotions they don't understand.
What a crazy sight. I wanna dance with you, baby, in the middle of the night. Come on, baby, you look so cheap. I wanna dance to the rhythm of the scene, and everybody dance feeling what's on me. Well, there's a party. What a crazy song. I wanna dance with you, baby. And baby, that ain't all. Come on, baby, you look so sweet. I got a dance of the rockin' on me. I can't keep it still 'cause I feel the beat. Oh, yeah, now, baby. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Come on, baby, let's really go. I know a place where the lights are low. A groovy little tune on the radio. The party's over, but we'll feel alright. I'm gonna call up my baby, and I'll party every night. Come on, baby, bring your record stack. I know a groovy little crazy shack. When you get down, you wanna get back. There's a party, honey, 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 honey. Well, it's a wild party. Yes, a honey, baby, come on. Other night, the hitting on the cow, just the holding tight. I looked across the room and what did I see? A bunch of boys are coming after me, they wanna fight. Yeah, they wanna fight. Oh, well, tell me, baby, who turned out the light? Oh, well, the gang was a-coming with the vicious look. I'm telling you, my eye goose was cooked. I don't know what happened after that. All I heard it was a great big splat. They had a fight. Yeah, they had a fight. Oh, well, they're telling me, baby, who turned out the light? Here they go now. Carry on. All of her might. I looked across the room and what did I see? The same boys are coming after me, they wanna fight. Yeah, they wanna fight. Oh, well, they're telling me, baby, who turned out the light? One more time now, yeah. The vicious look, I'm telling you, my high goose was cooked. I don't know what happened after that. All I heard was a great big splat. They had a fight. Yeah, they had a fight. Oh, well, they're telling me, baby, who turned out the light? Yeah. be no more crying the blues. There'll be no more sleepless nights. I no more long to hold you tight. Yeah, the wrong love, I know I did choose, but there'll be no more crying the blues. Well, you said goodbye, made me cry long time ago. You opened my wounded heal, how good I feel since I found your love not real. There'll be no more walking the floor, because I don't love you anymore. Yeah, the wrong love, I know I did choose, but there'll be no more crying the blues. Yeah, the wrong love, I know I did choose, but there'll be no more crying the blues.
Warning! 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 The racers from hell are coming! Your vision blurs. You smell scorching rubber. You feel speed that kills, kills, kills.
When I came home this morning, it was still too dark to see. But I could tell my baby wasn't sleeping next to me. She's gone and left me. Where to, I guess I'll never know. I didn't hear her leaving. Well, she didn't even close the door. An old one's on her pillow. She's gone without a doubt. I tried to read her writing, but I couldn't make it out. The tears were falling too fast for me to try to read. And nobody knows my sorrow, and nobody knows my misery. My friends told me she'd leave me. I said they wasn't right. She gave no word of warning, she'd be leaving in the night. Can't understand it. What made my baby want to go? I didn't hear her leaving. Well, she didn't even close the door. Jump and shout with glee. She can't mean more to someone else than what she means to me. I love that woman. I've got to have her all the time. I've got to have her near me to ease this misery on my mind. To ease this misery on my mind.
Took a girl into a drive-in show. The picture came on, returned to sallow. But when I tried to hold her near, she turned and told me with a sneer, "Get lost, baby, don't ever pull a bit like that. Get lost, baby, if you don't stop, I'll leave you flat." I tried to tell her that I meant no harm, that I was taken by her lovely charm. I was about to steal a kiss, but she stopped me by saying this: Get lost, baby, don't ever pull a bit like that. Get lost, baby, if you don't stop, I'll leave you flat. I tried to win her heart with words of love. I asked her to be my sweet turtle dove. I put it on so nice and thick, but this slick chick knew every trick. Get lost, baby, don't ever pull a bit like that. Get lost, baby, if you don't stop, I'll leave you flat. Now my advice to all you guys out there is don't fool around with girls who are square. No matter how you treat them fine, they'll always think you're out of line. Get lost, baby, don't ever pull a bit like that. Get lost, baby, if you don't stop, I'll leave you flat.
And here's another one of those artists, a man who's been making music now for, gosh, I guess about 40 years or more. First time he started singing, he said he was up in the top of a tree. He was 6 years old, singing up there. Got him a washtub bass before he had a guitar. But now he has a guitar. As a matter of fact, now he also plays guitar and drums at the same time. He started in the 50s as a rockabilly singer, and now he probably has more fans in London and Berlin and New York than he does here in West Virginia, because he has a worldwide cult following. He records for Norton Records. Let's welcome to the mountain stage for the first time the Boone County Wild Man, Mr. Hassel Hutchins.
Well, I was going to tell you what happened. I went out last night, and I got his stuff. When I woke up this morning, should have seen what I had in the bed with me. He jumped up out of the bed, pulled his hand down his eye, looked at me like a guy in Canada that come out on your meat. He said, so this time we're way off yet. We got all alone. Thing was going just right. She jumped out of the car. She put her hand down her eye. She looked at me like a dime box of them $1 cheap. And she said, so this time went away up yet. Oh, we did. Went away there yet. Got all alone. They was sound like this. She's dead. So this time went away off ya. Things was really getting gone. It was burning up. Sounded like this. She jumped out of the car, pulled her hand out her eye. And you know what she tried to tell me? Do you know what she told me? She said, oh, it feels so good.
The soothing sounds of Mr. Hazel Adkins and his happy guitar with She Said on the Jody record label. Now, Jody Records, I believe, was a record label out of New York, and you could basically send them any recording and they would press it to vinyl and ship it back to you for the right price. And basically that's what Hazel did there. And this is one of the few versions, if you're familiar with Hazel Adkins' music, that has that echo behind his voice. So all the other releases, like when he released it in the 60s on his own record label, it doesn't have that echo. So just some information for record nerds out there. Only saw Hazel twice in my lifetime. The first show, part of that Epitaph Records blues record label that they put together, so it was like Hazel and a bunch of other cool blues dudes from that record label. And it was at the House of Blues in Boston, legendary show. Hazel got drunk with a bunch of garage folks, and the show was excellent. Almost got into a fight with a fat guy with a soul patch for wanting to shove like a little girl that was up front punching to Hazel. Great show, good times, lots of fun had by all. A few years later, however, one of Hazel's last shows, I believe he played at one of those Las Vegas big time shows, and it wasn't so good, but Hazel Adkins, just one of my all-time heroes, and it was great to actually meet him, shake his hand, and get his autograph outside of Tower Records before that House of Blues show. Quite a thrill for this ape. Before that, we had Hank and the Electras, conducted by Steve Pulliam. Get Lost Baby on the Dolphin record label, also out of New York. Prior to that, on the Circle Dot record label, Mean Mama Blues by Ronnie Ray and the Playboys. Flip side of that is the amazing instrumental The Vulture. And prior to that, No More Crying the Blues on the Sun record label by Alton and Jimmy, one of my favorite Sun sides there. And prior to that, we had Chuck Harrod and the Anteaters featuring Sammy King on the Champion record label, They Wanna Fight. And prior to that, that second Sandy record company record, Wild Wild Party by Darrell Vincent. And prior to that, on the Ace record label, Let's Get It On by Herschel Allman with Al Good and his band. I love those rockabilly records that have like almost vocal group backup singers. Those really get the old temples throbbing. And before that, Dimples by the fabulous Silvertones on the West Coast Records record label. And we started that set off with the simply stunning Rocket on Mars by Terry Donovan and the Earthquakes on the Fanfare record label. That's the B-side, believe it or not. The A-side is the absolutely earth-shaking Earthquake Boogie. All right, let's move on. This is the Iguanas with their version of Mona.
evil men. You better get real, girl, before you go downhill, girl. Girl, any guy could desire what looks enough to set the heart on fire. When it comes to love, you show no passion. You do anything just to feed your passion. You show no respect for your danglers or drinks, yet you still try to make them what they're here. Come on, tell me, girl. Are you for real, girl? I wanna know, yeah. Are you for real, girl? Your fate will show. My love for you will come to an end before my heart and mind on evil you win. You better get real, girl, before you go down the hill, girl. I can see, girl, that you already confused, and I was just a guy for you to miss you. I know it's your life for you to live for yourself. Then how can you live and think of nobody else? One of these days you better stop and look around, and then you will see that so on going down. Come on, tell me, girl. Are you for real, girl? I wanna know, yeah. Are you for real, girl? Your fate will show. My love for you must come to an end before my heart and mind are unable to win. You better get real, girl, before you go down the hill, girl. Tell me, girl, are you for real, girl? I wanna know, yeah. Are you for real, girl? I wanna know, yeah. Are you for real, girl? I wanna know right now, girl. Can you be for real, girl? I wanna know, yeah. You better give up hope, child. You better leave, girl. Are you for real? I wanna know right now. Are you for real, girl? You're so mixed up and confused, girl. Are you for real, girl? I wanna know right now. Are you for real, girl?
Got room for some sex-starved females?
Sure.
You're gonna wake
jolly. Ho, ho, ho. Wow! Heard about the jolly green giant. Potatoes. He's so big and mean.
Artichoke heart.
Stands there laughing with his hands on his hip, and then he hits you with the can of beans. And he lives down in his valley.
Brussels sprouts.
The cat stands tall and green. Well, he ain't no prize, and there's no women his size, and that's why the cat's so mean. One day he left his valley bad. I mean to say, this cat was mad. Now looking round, he wasn't gone long, and then he ran into an Amazon. Well, this changed his whole complexion.
Broccoli.
He had never seen such beautiful sight. For it, he looked at her, and she looked at him, and she almost passed out from fright. He looked at her, thought, what a dilly. He touched her once, she slapped him silly. This was something he had never seen. He looked at her as she commenced. Now listen, pal, this ain't no fluke. I can't see going with the big green coat. You've heard about the jolly green giant. Don't let his troubles cross your mind.
Celery stalk.
He couldn't get Sally, so went back to his valley. The cat was colorblind.
What does a man look at first?
Some fellas look at the eyes, some fellas look at the nose, some fellas look at the thighs, some fellas look at the clothes.
Oh, I don't care if their eyes are red. I don't care if their nose is long. I don't care if he's underfed. I don't care if their clothes are wrong. Why, oh why? 'Cause first I look at the purse.
Some fellas like the smiles they wear, some fellas look at the legs, that's all. Some fellas like the style of their hair, some fellas see if the waist is small.
Oh, I don't care if her teeth are big. I don't care if her legs are big. I don't care if her hair is a wig. Why waste time looking at the waistline? Why, oh why? 'Cause first I look at the purse.
A woman can be as fine can be, but just as sweet as honey. But that don't mean a thing to me if she ain't got no money. 'Cause at the first sight, yeah, yeah, first sight, hey! Some fellas like the way they walk, the way they swing and sway. Some fellas like the way they talk and dig the things they say. Well, I don't care if she wobbles like a duck. I don't care if she talks with her lips. I don't think that I'm in good luck. It's all her skills and tricks. Oh, why, oh why? 'Cause first I look at the purse. Try to tell you that he's coming with a rag as long as he's got some cash. I want a big white car like in Hollywood. Oh yeah.
This is a place, this is where it's at. This is where it all happens. The big trip, the now. Drums that beat, guitars that wail. Everyone is on. Are you?
All right, now bring it on up.
What strange force turned ordinary housewives into lustful, sex-starved creatures craving the wanton desires and passions of every man in town? The invasion of the B-Girls. Could anyone stop this beehive of sexual frenzy? The invasion of the B-Girls. One of the most unusual and stimulating stories ever filmed. The invasion of the B-Girls. They're coming. Listen for them. They'll love the life right out of you.
Well, I'm a king bee, baby, buzzing round your house. Well, I'm a king bee, baby, buzzing round your house. Yeah, I can buzz, buzz, buzz. Let me come inside. Well, I'm a king, baby, want you to be my queen. Yeah, I'm a king, baby, want you to be my queen. Together we can make honey the world has never seen. I just was wild. All night long. Yeah, I'm a king bee, baby, gonna buzz all night long. Yeah, I can buzz, buzz, buzz when your man is gone. Together we can make honey the world has never seen.
rise in the night.
We're back. That was the Teddy Boys with their version of Mona on the Cameo record label from quote-unquote 1963. Before that, we had the Coachmen with I'm a King Bee on the Bear record label. Prior to that, on the Trinity record label from 1974, I'm Chewin' Gum by Cream Soda. Not sure what the deal is with that record. Man, that's pretty much a one-of-a-kind there. The label proudly displays the Illuminati symbol. Prior to that, we had both sides of the Gas Company's record. We had their version of Come On Up and First I Look at the Purse. These guys got some good musical taste that they decided to put on wax. Before that, we had the Jolly Green Giant, Brussels Sprouts by the Kingsmen on the Wand record label. And prior to that, we had I'll Be Gone by the Coastliners on the Backbeat record label. And before that, we had the amazing Mystic 5 from Wintersville, Ohio, Are You For Real Girl on the Go-Go record label. Love this label. It's just got, looks like in magic marker, somebody wrote Go-Go and then put dots for eyes and the O and the G. And then someone else has handwritten a question mark after Are You For Real Girl? Because, you know, punctuation is so important in garage 60s punk. And then we started that set off on the Forte record label, another version of Mona by the Iguanas, which of course we all know, or I expect you all know, featured a very young Iggy Pop. All right, let's get to the mover and or groover portion of the show.
Standing there, boy. Dance, goddammit! Dance! Can't you hear the music?
Music!
We have the sounds. By the way, don't miss out on the Death Ray. Deacon John hooked up to Death Ray, the Mad Mike Death Ray. So we'll have the Death Ray tonight for you.
everybody's always asking me, do the woo, do you do the twist? Then I tell it to them and I tell it to you. Certainly I do. Well, you twist it to the right, twist it to the left. Sometimes you think you're gonna twist it to the left. Come on, let's twist it. Well, everybody twist it. When you're doing the twist, you know just what I mean. Well, now you can twist it up, twist it down. Sometimes you twist it around and around. Come on, let's twist it. You sure can twist it, baby. But when you do the twist, you know just what duty means. Well, now, baby, you listen. You can twist it to the east, twist it to the west, twist it all around till you're twisting up there. Come on, let's twist it. You know you can twist it. But if you do the twist, you know just what duty means, baby. Let's twist it right on down.
If this is a singing lesson, I'm a ringtail monkey.
This is a singing lesson, and keep your family out of it.
Gotta get a new girl now, get lost. Yeah. Get lost. I don't need to know love anymore. Baby, hit the back up. All you wanna do is fuss and fight. Never wanna treat you right. Gotta get a new girl now, get lost. Yeah. You come home late at night with lipstick all over your face. Ask you what's going on. You have the nerve to hit me in my face. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Get lost. I don't want to know love get lost. Baby, hit the back up. All you wanna do is fuss and fight. Never wanna treat me right. Gotta get a new girl now, get lost. Yeah. You come home late at night with lipstick all over your face. Ask you what's going on. You have the nerve to hit me in my face. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. What you say? Get lost. I don't want to know love get lost. Baby, hit the back up. All you wanna do is fuss and fight. Never wanna treat you right. Gotta get a new girl now, get lost. Yeah. Oh, now, baby. Leave me alone.
Okay, that was the Metallics with Get Lost on the Baronet record label. Before that, we had The Gorilla Walk by Pluky McCline on the Jerry O Records record label. And before that, we had Duty Woo with Certainly I Do on the Aura record label out of Houston, Texas. Before that, Females by Chuck Reed on the Minart record label. And prior to that, we had the amazing Little Ike with Jimmy Beck and Orchestra with She Can Rock, the Mad Mike classic on Champion Records. And prior to that, we had Cary Grant and the Grandeurs, produced and arranged by Harold B. Robinson, Mishmash on the Newtown record label. And we started that set off with Bobby Davis and Damper Down on the Impact record label, Disc Jockey Not For Sale copy. All right, we're in the home stretch and we're going to finish up with some tassel twirlers. Hope you enjoy. This is The Hook.
do it to me. Oh, turn me out. Oh, yeah. Yes.
This is the world of the night. The streetwalkers, the hotspots, the customers. This is a world that swings.
Okay, we got him.
C'est la vie. C'est la vie.
vie.
Oh, that's so kicky.
All right, that was Boss by Billy Vaughn and his orchestra on the Dot record label. Prior to that, the classic C'est la Vie by Chuck Rio and the Originals on the Jackpot record label, one of my favorite record label designs. It's got a slot machine, and it looks like it's just paying out in 45 RPM records. Prior to that, on the Fontana record label, The Tramps with a song called Murder. And this comes from a really cool EP. I believe it's from France or Germany. And it's got 4 tracks on it. And I believe 2 of the tracks originally came out in America on the King record label. I believe it's Murder and Maharaja on 45, but if you pick up the super cool Fontana EP, it comes with a heavy cardboard sleeve that says Murder on it in big red letters. Highly recommended for your collection at home. And prior to that, on the L&K Records label, a Huey Moe production, Do It To It, by The Lonely Knights. Sure sounds like Jane Mansfield to me on that record, but who knows. And we started that set off with The Hook by The Candy Johnson Show, featuring Candy Johnson's Exciters on the Canjo Record Corporation record label. And if you don't know who Candy Johnson is, do a search on the internets, or better yet, go to YouTube and type in Candy Johnson dancing, and you'll see all kinds of clips of her dancing. She's the lady who could dance so powerfully that she would knock people over in some of those beach party movies. So go check that out, enjoy the video, and enjoy Candy's dancing. Okay, well, that's the end of the show. Thanks for listening to episode number 2 of Kogar's Jungle Juice. Next month will be a Fortune Records special. Not sure if it'll be the whole show, but a portion of the show will be dedicated to the amazing and wonderful sounds of the Fortune record label out of Detroit, Michigan. There's a book coming out, hopefully in September, basically on the Fortune record label, and by Billy Miller and Michael Hurt. And we have all been waiting for this book for many, many years. And I for one, cannot wait to crack this book open and start reading it. Hopefully, I can knock the show out before the book comes out, because after the book comes out, I will be doing nothing but reading this book for a few weeks, I'm sure. So that's it. Thank you very much. Kogar out.
In the dark, it's just you and I. Not a sound, not one sigh. Just the beat of my poor heart in the dark. Now in the dark, I get such a thrill when he presses fingertips upon my lips, and he begs me to please keep still in the dark. But soon the dance will be ending, and you are gonna be missed. Gee, but I'm not pretending, 'cause I swear, it's fun to be kissed in the dark. Now we will find what the rest have left behind. Just let them dance. We're gonna find romance in the dark. Just let them dance. We're gonna find romance in the
Stay tuned for Kogar's special message. Set your Trifonic helmet phones to setting number 66 so that you can understand this secret encoded message.
Well, that stinks.